You ready?
Yeah.
Well, hello, fellow worm farmers. This is Larry with Wiley Worm Farms. I just want to remind you that I started my worm farm on January the 17th of 2023. I bought 150 worms from Walmart, and I went back on I believe it was the 8th day of March, and I bought an additional 150 worms. And again, I didn't know it at the time, but I've been advised not to buy worms from Walmart. So therefore, others have advised, so I couldn't give that advice to buy from Walmart. But if I start over again, I would buy from somebody else. But here we are. We're in my worm bin. I want to show you just a little bit of my worms here. I pulled these out a few days ago, just a very few days ago. Here's some of the worms. Well, yeah, there's some in here. Not a lot, but I've got, in this container, I've got around 600 worms, I would guess by now. Here we go, there's some worms. And what's so amazing is I've got a lot of very small worms. See that? That's one of the smaller ones. I've got some adults in here as well, but I've got a lot of small worms. And a lot of my compost, again, I'm new to this, so bear with me here. I'm learning as you are learning, but I got a lot of coffee grounds in here. When I went through this the other day, just checking on worms, unfortunately with my eyesight, not very well, I can't see the little eggs in here. But they're in here, I know, because I've got a bunch, a lot of very small worms. But anyway, here we are, and this has become, at this time, just a hobby of mine. So my main purpose today is, like I say, a few days ago, I pulled them out and counted them. I got around somewhere between 500 and 600 worms. There's some nice looking wormies in here. But my whole purpose today is to show what I'm doing in my feeding process. Now I was really surprised at something that I learned after I started this. I was quite surprised at it. I took a banana, a ripe banana, actually it was a little overripe, and I learned this from just watching videos. I put this banana in the freezer for 1 day, and I took it out of the freezer, and you can see how juicy it is here. And after 1 day, it was this color, and I was really quite surprised at it. So I'm going to lay this big old juicy banana right there. My family could not believe that worms actually would eat that ugly looking thing, but there it is, and here we are. I also got some field peas. I froze those in the refrigerator or the freezer for 1 day, and I pulled it out, and I'm going to put it right here with my banana. Now I'm told that worms love these things, and I can understand that. I actually love them myself. But there we are, and I'm going to put them in here with that banana. Today's date, by the way, like I told you, I started January the 17th, and then I put, with 150 worms, then I'm going to put another 150 worms on March the 8th, I believe it was. Yes, March the 8th. So thereby now I've got approximately 600 worms. So I put this banana in here with the field piece, and then I'm going to cover it. Well, wait a minute, I forgot one process. Let me get back to here. One process is that I want to put some worm food that I have created myself. And basically what this is this is cornmeal, and this is white flour. And let me see, and it's also oats. Just not instant oats, but regular oats that you buy at the store. And by the way, I had quite a hard time finding those babies. And I've also got ground up eggshells in here. I'm going to add more ground up eggshells to my worm bed here. I'm going to shake this in here. Actually, I got a little more that I wanted to put in here. I'm going to start feeding my worms a little bit better. Lay it aside. Then I'm going to cover these babies up, cover the food up, and I'm going to come back in a week and see what they have done to that banana. My wife just cannot believe that worms can eat that whole banana, but I'm told that they can devour a banana that's come in the freezer in about a week to 10 days. So we'll see what that looks like in a week. So I think I'm all up to date here. Here we go. And I'll plan to be back in a few days and give you an update. By the way, this is my second video for Wiley Worm Farms, and I've been pleasantly surprised at the hits I've got. I would also, if you enjoy stuff like this, if you're into worm growing, also if you would subscribe to my channel and hit that like there, they'll see those worms hiding. Well, they can't handle the light, so they get out of the light as soon as possible. Here they are right here. Here, some of them seem to be very active and some of them not active at all. But I got worms of all sizes, all flavors. Oh, by the way, I was about to fail to mention, these are all supposedly red wigglers. Next batch of worms that I buy, I'm going to make sure that I buy from some reliable source. And not saying that Walmart's not reliable. I don't mean to be cutting at a Walmart, but I was surprised because when I went to purchase these things, they were in a small container. I bought, they had 30 worms in one little container. And they kept them in the refrigerator. And I'm told that, you know, worms have to have certain temperatures. I don't remember those temperatures right now, so I won't get into that. You can study all that on YouTube and learn a lot from there. But anyway, this is Larry with the Wiley Worm Farms. I'm just having a ball raising and growing worms. And in the room that I'm in here, this is a den in my house that actually has become my man cave, I suppose, because just me and my worms stay back here. I sit back here and listen to my Bible, and me and my worms enjoy listening to the Bible on a regular basis. God bless you. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I will see you back on this channel. Remember, one more time, let me ask you one more time to subscribe. I need as many subscribers as I can possibly get, and I will keep you updated as often as I possibly can on my adventures in worm growing. God bless you. Have a great day. See you next time. Well, hello folks. This is Larry again, back to Wiley Worm Farms. I just now did a little video on my worm farm, but I forgot to put my bedding in here. I got me some local trade. We have a little trade paper here in our community, and ground up some of this. I got some cardboard I'm going to put in here next time. But I'm going to put it in here with this and kind of cover it up. Let me cover this food back up a little better here. Scatter this out. Sorry about that with my little, I'm like a drunk here with this camera. My helper has skipped out of me. Alright, see you next time. Wiley Worm Farm. Remember, subscribe and like. Thank you. Have a great day.